Hello there, my name's Adnan Jaffar, and it'd be great if you log in to the London Tree vlog. You got to check it out. It's got some interesting stuff that might be very useful to you.
Hosting a Q&A for a film. It's a Dubai-based film with Pakistani and Indian characters. And I'm just really excited with the fact that such films are...
Impossible Plot.
What's that?
This is Impossible Plot.
Hi, today I am at BAFTA where the Closing Gala of UK Asian Film Festival is taking place with the world premiere of Pakistani film PINKY MEMSAAB. I asked the cast of the film, including the director, are indie films good for the progression of Pakistani films or the mainstream films? Let's see what they have to say. Are the indie films that are coming out of Pakistan good for the Pakistan film industry or the mainstream films?
Okay. The mainstream films are usually supported by the television channels because they've all formed their own film departments. And the indie films don't have much support from different sponsors, commercial sponsors, or from television channels. Television channels are very involved in the Pakistani film industry, and they're doing a great job. I've no qualms about that. But indie films, PINKY MEMSAAB is one of them. Yeah, if you don't have commercial sponsorship behind it or a leading television channel behind it, it's tough, when it comes to exhibiting it and distribution aspect. So a lot of people, the small producers, they have to do everything themselves. And but the good thing is that festivals like the one you're at, the UK Asian Film Festival, picks it up. And it gives a film like PINKY MEMSAAB. It is a thoroughly 100% indie production. So a festival like this gives it an immense pedestal, a very global platform, which are needed to support such films. I've been part of commercial films in Pakistan, and it was just great to be part of this indie film too, because here I was playing a very realistic character of expats living in Dubai. It's a Dubai story at the end of the day, and so yeah, I think this will go down well, and I'm sure that UK Asian Film Festival also last year supported another film that came out. This was a Dubai film. It supported a film came out from Pakistan. I'm from Pakistan.
Yeah.
So Cake, directed by Asim Abbasi, which has done very well, critically. And we just, it's good to have following up from films like Cake, now PINKY MEMSAAB, and I'm sure a lot of other people will pick up and take cues from these indie films. And there are platforms available like this for such films, which is great.
Do you think indie films coming out of Pakistan are good for the progression of Pakistan film industry or the mainstream films?
Obviously, I think that's a very important question that you've asked, because indie cinema in Pakistan is yet to be developed. So obviously the audiences in Pakistan have not really developed a palette for it yet. But with efforts like PINKY MEMSAAB, hopefully they'll get to see something different and hopefully appreciate it. But as far as I'm concerned, I've grown up watching indie cinema from India, from Iran. I'm a big fan of Iranian cinema, and of course America and the UK. So that's definitely a deep influence in my filmmaking. Thank you.
Are indie films that are coming out of Pakistan good for the progression of Pakistan film industry or the mainstream films?
Of course they are good for the Pakistani cinema. And honestly, when Pinky Memsaab came out, I wasn't very hopeful. But it shocked me to the point that people were really accepting it and really watching it and really, you know, appreciating the script and the work we had done. And most importantly, they understood the subtext behind the story. So in that way, I think it was a bit shocker for me, but good for us.
Thank you. Do you think that indie films coming out of Pakistan are good for the progression of Pakistan film industry or the mainstream films?
I guess it's for both. See, indie films, when you say indie films, indie films can be on budget, on the cameras which they use. देखो जो स्टोरी है वो तो एक स्टोरी है ना, वो आप एक छोटे कैमरे पे कैप्चर कर लो या एक बड़े कैप्चर कर लो, it's the same. कहीं logistics are more and the logistics are less. We made this film in 1 month, and the day we started and the day we ended, according to the contract, it did. And here we are at the BAFTA. So people did like it. People did encourage us. So, and I'm sure films like these might take a while to get to know the audience, but they are definitely there. They are definitely there, and we need to stop saying that this is a commercial film, this is an indie film, because films are films, regardless of wherever you are. Because you are just there to show the story of someone trying to tell people. So let's just not think about commercial and non-commercial. Let's just make films for people who can like, who can appreciate. I never acted in my life. I did it. So you have to come out of that shell and just be yourself. So no commercial film, no art films. Everything is all together.
What are your expectations with Pinky Memsaab?
I have great expectations, and it's really great to see a film coming from Dubai, where you have Pakistani cast, filter अच्छे आ रहे हैं ना, Indian cast, and I think it's just great to see some amazing talent coming out. I am gonna tell you a secret. I have seen the film. I'm not gonna give you guys much away, and I think it's a brilliantly made film. And hats off to Shazia and her team. I think everybody's done an amazing job. और हमें भी बड़ा अच्छा लगता है कि Pakistani talent, Indian talent is coming out with some amazing stories, and I simply cannot wait.
What made you want to choose Pinky Memsaab as the closing gala for UK Asian Film Festival?
Okay, so we have a team of people who create films. And we've got young people as part of making decisions, and this is an amazing film. So, and the fact that it's sold out, could see that we made a right decision. Yeah.
Thank you.
The next award is for Audience Choice. This category is judged by the audience and based on feedback and ticket sales. Set in Dubai, this film captured a real international film with actors from India, Pakistan and the UAE. The story of two women and how their lives intertwine, a sincere, humble girl who travels to Dubai to be a maid, and a beautiful it girl. Not only was this the director's debut feature, but Shazia Ali Khan also wrote this film. So please give it up for the wonderful film Pinky Memsaab. And we invite writer-director Shazia Ali to collect the award.
You must forgive me. I didn't expect this at all. And I have nothing but gratitude for the organizers here who showcased this film at the level that we saw. And the audience, wow. I think that is the biggest honor that we could ever hope for, that the people who actually watched the film liked it. I personally lost a lot during this film. I lost my dad quite suddenly, and it was my first project. I thought that, things could never look bright again. But I guess someone's watching out for all of us. Yeah. big thank you to my acting team and my producers who believed in me. 2 years ago, I was just a housewife with 2 boys, dreaming of the time when I would be standing here. So thank you.
She had an amazing accent. अब पता नहीं स्टेज पे आके ऐसे ना बोले कि आपने मुझे पहले क्यों बुला लिया.
आपने हसन चुताई को छोड़ दिया, हो सकता है कि वो भी मैं हूँ.
So Shazia offered me something entirely different and I was very nervous. और हर एक्टर की एक वीकनेस होती है और मेरी वीकनेस डायलेक्ट्स है.
वो जो आपका वो जो सीन था ना, वो जो ड्रंक वाला सीन था, वो लाइक यू गाइस क्या सीन है यार?
Yeah, a lot of apple juice, but
वो कितने दिन लगे थे वो ड्रंक वाला सीन करने में?
Take it from there. So this is what we want to say. कि घर पे चल सकता है और बाहर के काम भी औरतें कर सकती हैं.